Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new. It's Libby. Today, it's a little late. I'm bringing to you my October TBR. I've already finished a book, so I'm not going to talk about it, and I'm currently reading my second book, which I will talk about. I'm currently enjoying at the moment. So I have quite a hefty October TBR, so bear with me. I have 16, 17, around 18 books to read this month. One I have to pick up from the library, and that is A Touch of Ruin. Whatever the second book is to A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. I have to go pick up that book from the library. Hopefully I'll get it tomorrow. So that's book one. Book two I'm currently reading and hoping to finish today. By the time this goes up, I should already have this one finished, A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hallway. And I'm thoroughly enjoying this. This is really good so far. Loving the chemistry and the banter between our two main characters. And it's a good one as of right now. The second book I have is The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Laurie Gilmore. This is the sequel to The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and in this one we're following Hazel and Noah. And Hazel is starting to find notes that are popping up in the books at her bookstore, and she has no idea what's going on. So she gets the help from Noah, who is a local fisherman, and they have to figure out what's going on. This one is a bit more spicy than the last one, I do believe. So I can't wait to get to this one. If you like Gilmore Girls, you'll like this. Then I have A Tempest of Tea. I'm not going to pronounce the author's last name. I started this last month but never finished it, so I want to carry this over into October, see if I can finish it. Not very far in. I'm only 8 chapters, I believe. It's because I'm a mood reader, so hopefully I can finish it in October. Some library books that I have. I have another witchy romance. That's what a lot of these are, and that is Witch Please by Anne Agaru. I'm not sure how you pronounce this. I know nothing about this. So it says, Dianca Waterhouse is a fully modern witch. After a messy breakup, Dianca makes a pact with her cousin. They keep their hearts protected and have fun without involving overly opinionated. And then Trist Winokur, I think that's how you say his name. And after a tragic loss, he's all his sister has, his bakery, a sugar daddy, and a romantic curse that he's been convinced that has left him doomed. And then our two main characters being, I guess, Love Falls from there. I am excited to read. This is quite long. It's 350 some odd pages. Yeah, 360. 2 pages, so hopefully I will like this one, and then I will get the sequel from the library. So I have What the River Knows by, I am not sure how you pronounce this author. I don't know too much about this. All I've heard was good things over at Cups of Thoughts. She recently read this and loved it, so I got this from her recommendation. And I cannot pronounce half of these words. So, it's set in the 19th century. It has magic involved. And that is all I know. So, I'm gonna go into this one blindly. I know the sequel just came out, so we're gonna see. Then I have The Ravenous Fate by Hallie Donnings, and I know nothing about this. Ava Reed blurbed this from A Study in Drowning, which I did read. It says, deliciously dark and beautifully vicious. So, I have no idea about this one. I know it's tense. It's set in 1926, but I don't know where. So, and this author does have a content warning page, I do believe. Yes, there's a content warning page in the front of the book, so I know this is going to be a heavy book to read about, so I'm going to have to take this one slowly, but we'll see if I get to that one. Then I have Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands. I recently finished Encyclopedia of Fairies and really enjoyed it. So hopefully I can get to this as well and finish this off. Hopefully I can do so. I also have Daydream by Hannah Grace. This is the third book to this Maple Hill series. And I was going to read it in September, but never got to it, so I'm carrying it over to October, and hopefully I can get to it. This follows Henry and Hallie. So it's friends with benefits. Henry befriends her accidentally when he crashes her book club. So we'll see about this one. Then I have the sequel to the book I'm currently reading, which is A Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch. So, this one, I don't know about this. This one follows Claudia, who we meet in the first book. And she, I guess, summons a demon. And stuff goes from there. So, we shall see about this one. I'm enjoying the first book a lot, so. Then I have, these covers kind of match a little bit in the next two books that I'm going to talk about. So, I have this book, A League of Gentlewomen Witches. I read the first book to this and fell in love with it. And this one we follow Charlotte, who we meet in the first book. I got these recommendations off at Katie over at Katie is Reading. If you're not following her already, you should. She is amazing, and I'm excited to read it. Then I have the third book, which is this one, The Secret Service, of Tea and Treason. These both are by Indian Holt. And this one we follow Agent A. Alice and Daniel Brexy, other known as Agent E. So, we'll see how this one goes. Then I have a book club book. For this book club, we're reading two books. I only have one because I don't have the other one. The first one is Rewitched by Lucy Jen Wood, which I have to get from the library. They have not had it in stock, so I'm hopefully they will this weekend. The second book we're reading is My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine, and I haven't heard too much about this one other than what my friends are saying in the book club. So one says it's a fast-paced, gripping read, so hopefully that is true. It's quite short with all these different ones that I'm going to be reading, so that one. I have two Adrienne Young books, and these are both off of Cups of Thoughts recommendations. So, and I know nothing about either of these going into the blind. We have The Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young, and we also have The Unmaking of June Farrow, also by Adrienne Young. I think these two books will be perfect for October. I'm going into them blindly, so hopefully I will get a chance to pick them up. If not, I will move them to November. And speaking of Cups of Thoughts, book club pick for the month, and that is The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chachki. I know nothing about this, so hopefully I can get to it in the month of October. Hopefully. It's quite short. It's a fantasy. B.E. Schwab blurbed it. A lot of people have. Emily Henry, Chloe Gone, uh, Shannon Chakraborty, Ava Reed. So I'm excited to read it. I also have The Five the Night by Bridge Kemmerer. Again, I know nothing about this. I have read from this author before. Really enjoyed everything so far that I've read from her. So hopefully I will enjoy this series. And then lastly, I have Sweet Pucking Sweet by Emily Rath. This is the third book in the Jacksonville Rays series, and in this one we're following Poppy, who we meet in the first book. She is working with the team, and I'm hoping to get to this soon. It is quite chunky, and we shall see. But yes, those are all of the books I have on my TBR this month. Let me know down below if you guys read any of these. I would love to know. And like, subscribe, stay a while, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.